So going into this game, the Leafs were 24-2 over the last 26. Well, that's according to the Chris Johnson show that I listened to this morning. So, yeah, I would say I'm over the loss to the Avs. Kind of. Anyway, on to Vegas. Let's get right into it. So I'm going to be scrolling through because I did take some notes this game, of course. First period, Willie Nylander scores right away. And what a goal. What a pass by Morgan Rielly. Just zinged it right to him. I forget who the defenseman was there, but good luck. He didn't even turn. He wasn't able even to pivot. And Nylander already by him. Backhand, forehand, slides past Leonard. 1-0 Leafs. And then the Leafs get an early power play. Tavares misses a great pass by Willie. Austin drives the net. Tavares fanned on it. I thought his stick gave out on him. Then 8 minutes in, Matthews on a 2-on-1 rings it off the left post. Beat Leonard clean. Going into this game, Austin was on a 7-game road scoring streak. There was 8, wink. But I think that dates back till October. So obviously they haven't played a lot. Kyle Clifford's in the lineup again. He gets a chance after some good work to enter the zone by Spezza and Ritchie. It was a really good shift there for that fourth line. Clifford still looks way out of place there. Ritchie still looks slow. And Spezza, you didn't see him much tonight until the shootout. Kemp gets a good rush, but a great back checking by the Vegas D. Then Cash gets sent in all alone. He gets tripped though. It was a good trip. Leafs are up to the power play. I made a note here. Leafs got behind the Knights D a ton this game. Unfortunately, William Nylander was the only one able to capitalize on those rushes. But to be fair, the Golden Knights, they did well to pressure the puck carrier or, take a penalty or Leonard makes the save or, a post. So Leafs are on the power play after Cash gets tripped. Ritchie then takes a penalty because it's Nick Ritchie. Remember last game? And then following that penalty, I think it was even strength. Vegas might end up on the power play. I'm not too sure. But Colasar gets a lucky bounce off Kerfoot's skate. Campbell gives just like a little bit of space on the left post and it's in. Oh, Ritchie, why? But at the same time, why the hell are Muzzin and Hall behind the net at the same time? Why? Come on, boys. Come on. You've been playing better. Why now? Like in Colorado, though, the Leafs react to that goal against. They throw Matthews' line out there, and Austin does it himself, but no luck. I do love his drive these last few games, especially without Mitch Marner. He's really pushing it. He gets another golden chance with, I think, about 2 minutes left. Great glove save by Leonard. Kasha finds him there. It was a nice save. Leafs puck pressure created lots of turnovers and odd-man rushes in the first period. So we go into the second period, and it's 1-1. Leafs get 2 offensive zone face-off wins in a row early on. Same play over and over. William Nylander digs it out, fires it on net, but he can't get either of them through. Vegas is, and I repeat, they are a terrible face-off team. JT was over 70% in his last 5 games, which is dominant. I'm not sure what he did here. But following those 2 face-off wins and the William Nylander chance, it was like literally a 2+, maybe 3-minute shift in the Leafs zone. And Campbell has to rob Marchessault on a similar play from last game where, I forget who it was on the Avs, but they threw it out from behind the net. They were going one way, threw it out. And then Comfer, I think, beat Campbell short side. Marchessault almost did it this game, but Campbell gets that blocker on it. It was amazing. It wasn't talked about enough on the broadcast. I wrote down Campbell adding hundreds of thousands to his next contract every game now, and it's true. During that whole 2+ minute, up to 3, Pietrangelo is on the ice the entire time. Then he stays out after the whistle for the offensive zone draw because the Leafs iced it. And then Vegas does it again. Dadonov goes in on a JT turnover. It was a great job by Rielly to back check there. And Vegas started to play their game. You know what I mean? That's the game they wanted to play against the Leafs and the game the Leafs wanted to avoid. Vegas is deadly when they get going and cycling and making simple passes, and that's what they did to the Leafs. And after that first period, it's exactly what they did. They dominated the whole game. Exactly what the Colorado Avalanche did to the Leafs earlier. Last game. Luckily, the Leafs survive. During that 3-minute span, Campbell even lost his stick for most of it. He had to make a blocker save and everything like that. But almost 3 minutes of nonstop pressure by Vegas. And the pressure continues to mount. A puck sits between Campbell's legs. Riley's just able to get it out. And then the Leafs get, obviously, a penalty for delay of game when they cleared it. It might not have been Riley. They do kill it, though, so that's good. And midway through, somehow, it's still 1-1. And then Austin makes it 8 straight road games with a goal. And it was such a beautiful play. Kasha behind the net. Leafs were literally in the zone for 10 seconds. Kasha behind the net. Feeds it short side to Bunting, similar to what happened with the comp for goal last game and what Marchessault almost did, but Campbell makes that save. And Bunting, instead of shooting, he just slides it over to Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews' body position, stick in there, goal, 2-1. Leafs get dominated, have like 8 to 10 seconds of offense, and they score. Hockey is a crazy game. Vegas then, of course, they continue to apply pressure because they did the entire game. Sandin applies his own pressure, absolutely wallops one of the Knights coming to the offensive zone, right at the blue line. Sandin throwing around his weight, which he doesn't have a lot of. That was literally one of 3 eventful plays for the Toronto during this period. Obviously, this doesn't include every single save Jack Campbell had to make. He literally saved the team's bacon. The third event, great cycle and puck movement by Hall, Muzzin, Comp, Mikheyev, and Simmons. Simmons buzzing around, gets into the slot. He shoots, misses wide, but Mikheyev's there. It was a great little feed by Hall. Mikheyev scores his 4th goal in 5 games. Leafs are up 3-1 going into the third. The third ends up starting where it, same way it ended. Leafs shorthanded. Yes, the Leafs took a penalty late in the third period. Leafs kill it, but then right after mismanagement in their own end, Kerfoot and Riley pull a Muzzin and Hall, both go behind the net, both go to take Smith. He kicks it out to Carlson. Carlson dekes to his backhand, just slides it under Campbell. It's 3-2. Great goal. Great play by, hey, Gus. Great play by Riley there and Carlson. So not the best start to the third period. And we all know how this plays out, don't we? Even if we don't know the score. Leafs leading, Leafs getting handled easily in the second period. It's only a matter of time, and well, it happened early. And eventually Vegas does tie it up. Now, other things happen, of course, but do we really care at this point? Like, another lead squandered, back-to-back games. These are statement games for the Leafs against top teams, and they need to show that they can win these types of games. They can maintain the lead. And yes, there are plenty of positives, but the gaping negative is the blown leads. That's what they need to focus on. So yes, being up 3-1 versus the Golden Knights, and, what did the Golden Knights do? They get 2 in the third. One from Carlson and the other one from Pietrangelo. I'm not going to fault Campbell. I'm not. He did his part again this game. Okay, yes, Leafs could have finished it off. Cash had the shorthanded breakaway where he went to his backhand to get stopped. But then the Leafs take that stupid bench minor. They were already shorthanded. Take that bench minor. Too many men. 5-on-3. The Vegas 5-on-3 looked terrible. And then Pietrangelo just says, screw it. I'm just going to shoot. Good screen in front. I think it was Carlson in front. 3-3. You can understand, okay, how it happened, but still, a 3-1 lead. I can't be too mad, can I? Or maybe, it's just a miscommunication. Like shit happens, right? The circumstances were just crap. But still, you're up 3-1. Why are you taking a too many men call? I think Riley and Brody got mixed up there. So it ends. Leafs at least get 1 point, end of regulation. And I wrote this down right after. So we're going into OT 3-3. Leafs looked strong in the first period. They were fast in the first period, just like in Colorado, which Keefe liked after the last game. They burnt themselves out last game, and they burnt themselves out this game. Especially, you could tell, opening 10 minutes of the second period, Vegas all over them, giving the Leafs nothing. Even though the Leafs ended up scoring 2 goals in the second, it was a Vegas game. It was a Vegas game to lose. I think they doubled them up in shots. Now, Vegas, not as fast as Colorado, so it's a different kind of game. Vegas needs to get on the forecheck. They're ruthless on that. They're looking for those takeaways. Something that isn't good for a tired team like the Leafs. And you know what? The Leafs did do well to contain them, in a different way than the Avs. Well, in the second at least, because they didn't allow a goal. But, the Leafs get the lead. And then, just like in the Avs game, they blow it. Now, this time, they, less goals. They only let in 2. But let's be honest, it's concerning, isn't it? This is another blown lead. This has happened like prominently since 2013. On the Steve Dangle podcast, they listed all the 4-1 or more leads that they blew. This was only a 3-1, but still. Anyways, just like Colorado, they head to extra time. They're going to overtime, but still a point against a top team in the West. Top 3 at least. So overtime, and a lot happened, and not a lot happened all in one in this OT. It was fluid. There was good back checking. Austin Matthews had 2 whacks at it, and that's it. When I say a lot happened, as in it was just continuous, but not too much really happened. I think it was just a well-defended overtime. I was entertained. I watched the whole thing. Obviously, I didn't write many notes because I was just right in. So we go to the shootout, and Dadonov comes in. He does a little deke, shoots. Right pad save by Campbell. Spezza goes in. He tries to shovel it 5-hole. He gets stopped by Leonard. Stevenson comes in. He tries to do the quick little chip up the glove. Stopped by Campbell. Matthews comes in. He's doing his quick little hands, and kind of just hits the toe of his stick. We'll call it right pad, ankle save. No goal. Then Marchessault comes in. He goes 5-hole. It goes deke, forehand, tries to fire at 5-hole. Not today by Campbell. Then Nylander comes in, and he kind of just holds it. Does like a little movement with his wrist, just a little bit, opens up Leonard just barely, and then just fires it glove side. Not top corner, just fires it. I didn't even know if it did go under the glove or over. I'm not sure. It was a great shot. So he went forehand both times on his breakaways. Leafs win in overtime. They did it. They didn't hold a lead, but they won. Leafs take 3 points out of 4 in Colorado and Vegas. You can't really go wrong with that, can you? And I said what I said earlier. You know how I feel about this game, about the blown lead. But the Leafs win 4-3. And they're 8-3, I believe now, on the year, 49 points. They won. They pulled it out in the end. They got battered. They've shown. It sucks that it was a shootout. I wish it was overtime or continuous, so then at least it could be that feel of, can they pull it out? Playoff atmosphere. But those are 2 damn good teams. And to take 3 of 4, pat on the back, Toronto. Now, don't lose to the Arizona Coyotes who you play next. That's it from me. Let me know down below your thoughts on the game. Please like this video. Feel free to subscribe. Thanks again. I'll see you tomorrow or tonight, whenever this goes up, for the Arizona game. Let's see if Matthews can get a hattie in his hometown. All right. Bye. Go Leafs, go.